What's happening, everybody? It's Paul from VR Asylum. So today we're going to be taking a look at my top 5 games that came out of the Oculus showcase. So this is not specifically for Oculus users because some of these games are actually on other platforms, but Oculus did come out and showcase, I think it was about 11 games. I'm pretty sure it was about 11 games. Some were pinball games, Star Wars pinball games. Some were snowboarder games, more Warhammer games. But I will leave a link in the description below if you guys haven't seen that yet. But these are my top 5 that came out of those 11 games. And honestly, I think they're going to be the forerunners in all of these games. So why don't we jump into my top 5 VR games from the Oculus Showcase. Stay tuned. You died in a mysterious seance and have become a wraith, one of the relentless undead. In this VR horror game, you use your supernatural abilities to solve the mystery behind your death. But beware of the sinister specter lurking in the shadows. Move through walls, track the movement of other spirits, and manipulate objects in the distance and uncover truth on how you met your demise.
Is that blood? Did you murder dear Rachel?
Barclay Mansion is an opulent residence filled with Hollywood dissidents, occult research, and terrifying monsters, using wraith abilities to explore and hunt for clues. Hostile spirits, each connected to bigger mysteries, roam the mansion halls. With few ways to defend yourself, you must avoid and outwit those who lost their souls.
Is well,
Wrath the Oblivion is for the Valve Index, HTC Vive, and the Oculus.
after the Cold War.
From the creators of the hit VR shooter Arizona Sunshine comes an epic multiplayer VR action FPS with seamless co-op gameplay at its core. This pits you up against 4 players in a vast hostile VR world in a raging fight for survival. After the Fall is scheduled for 2021 and is for the Valve Index, HTC Vive, Oculus, and Windows Mixed Reality.
What was once our home to get by. Take our chances with what was once human. All for the sake of our survival. The world was ours once. I say we get it back.
In Resident Evil 4, Special Agent Leon S. Kennedy is sent on a mission to rescue the US President's daughter who has been kidnapped. Finding his way to a rural village in Europe, he faces threats that are departure from the traditional lumbering zombies and enemies of the earlier installments in the series. Leon battles horrific new creatures infested with a new threat called Los Plagos, and faces off against an aggressive group of enemies, including mind-controlled villagers that are tied to the Los Illuminados, the mysterious cult which is behind the abduction. Resident Evil 4 is scheduled for release in the fall of 2021.
High alert, all tower troops. Receiving reports of a large stockpile of supplies from... This can't be right.
Desperate factions and lone survivors who could be your friend or foe. Whether you choose to help or take what you want by force, every choice you make has consequences.
Your attitude has cost us even more supplies.
Heavy reclaimed presence looting national...
Scavenge for anything that you can. Weapons, food, tools, or clues. But be wary of living dead. Spatial audio will draw your attention to any loud noise, bullets, or otherwise. Craft makeshift gear out of scrap metal, guns, medicine, and more.
Will warn me.
This time, Lock it down before the
Saints and
torch.
Sinners Aftershock is scheduled to release on the Oculus Quest May 20th. Okay, so I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. Now, this next game I have been waiting for a long time, and I've actually done a couple videos on it already. So you can actually go and play this game, the trial experiment version of it, on the Oculus store right now. I would suggest you do, because so far it's looking really, really good. Now, scientists have confirmed that if you hit this like button, this video may just go viral. Did you know that? Highly unlikely, but I would appreciate it if you guys could go and do that for me. Thank you very much. All right, on to number 1.
Jack, can you hear me? How did we end up here?
Jack and Liv are back. Experience a glimpse into the highly anticipated sequel to the groundbreaking Zero-G adventure from Ready at Dawn and Oculus Studios.
I promise. Not to jinx it, but I think we're actually making progress here. Oh, damn it! I don't know if I can do this, Jack.
Return to the Ring of Saturn on a journey that takes you deeper into the mysteries of space, past the very boundaries of time itself.
What the hell is this? Jack, please.
Morning, sunshine.
Jack! Oh, thank God.
Captain Rhodes, report to observation.
Venture beyond the unknown in Lone Echo 2 VR.
I promise I'll explain everything when I get back. I'm going to need your help.
Lone Echo 2 VR is exclusively for the Oculus.